Hey, it's John again, playing Immaculate Grid, coming off another humbling loss. Seems like I've had a lot of those lately. This time on the team category. I thought I pretty much had a decently cornered market on first, second, third, fourth choices, etc. on teams. I'll practice it sometime if I'm bored, but this one was Royals and Diamondbacks, and I played Jay Bell right away for 4%, completely bypassed Zach Greinke, and forgot all about. Or I used Reggie Sanders. He also would have worked, but I used him on a different category, and I completely forgot about Jose Guillen, who I think was a guy that at one point I was using a lot more often, and I'm not using as much anymore. So it's weird how these guys come in and out. I mean, Jose Guillen hasn't played in years, probably over what 15 years now that Jose Guillen has been retired. I was just like, he was part of my roster, if you will, of go-to people, and now he's not. But maybe he'll be back. Anyway, that was a nice long stream of consciousness. 437 is the grid today. That is the number of doubles in the careers of Jim Edmonds and Adrian Gonzalez, a pair of excellent left-handed hitters from my time as a fan. So let's get into it. Let's play Immaculate Grid. I'm going to share the screen. That's green. Hit refresh, hit go, and away we go. All right, let's get Bartolo Colon and Jim Thome. Jim Thome works for a lot of these. Let's get Steve Carlton over here. And let's see, Frank Thomas is in the Hall of Fame. Michael Jack Schmidt is in the Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame with a 300 season. Robin Yount hit 331 in 1982. Rod Carew hit over 300 many times. Vladimir Guerrero here. And then for this group, how about Bobby Abreu? All right, got under 50 seconds, I think. I think just as 50 seconds was moving over, I had, let's see, these three, I had the highest ones. Did not go Trout, did not go with Mauer. I went with Carew instead of Mauer, but all the way around, fairly popular choices. So let's see if we can get a little bit more rare. I'm going to stop share. Did I have a chance to use? Let's see. Any of these guys in the Hall of Fame. I don't know that Jim Edmonds ever had a 300 season playing for the Angels. He definitely hit 300 in 2004 with the Cardinals. I remember specifically him hitting like 301. So maybe I could have used him there. I'm not seeing a chance for Adrian Gonzalez though. All right. So we'll do stop share and reshare. And this time we'll find the screen with yesterday's rarity round. No, sorry, that's the timed round. With Jay Bell for a low rarity score, which was silly. All right, hit and refresh, and let's see what we can do with this. Phillies and Angels, both Ruben Amaro's work. I'll go with senior for 0.2. Let's see here. We decided at one point that Tom Herr works for this combination of teams. Oh, but so does Ed Delahanty. So we'll get him in there. He's starting to inch up in popularity. I think I've played that combination before for a lot less. Good for him. Let's see. Anybody who's ever played so much as a game with the White Sox and made the Hall of Fame. So Nellie Fox works, Al Simmons works. Eddie, was it Walsh works? Gossage will work. Obviously, Frank Thomas works. Carlton Fisk. Tom Seaver. That might be a sneaky-ish one that we could play. He did get his 300th win as a member of the White Sox, so maybe that's not as sneaky as I'm thinking it is. And then just trying to go back to Hall of Famers from the 20s and 30s. There were so many of them. Like the Veterans Committee inducted so many people from that era. I'm just trying to think of who played for the White Sox besides Al Simmons. Uh, from those folks. Eddie Collins will work. Um, Jules Joe Jackson will not work, of course. Minnie Minoso was just inducted, so he'll work. I think Seaver's the best name I've come up with so far. How about the Phillies? Do we go with maybe a Jimmy Fox? He was ever so briefly a Philly. Nablazoye was a Philadelphia Philly. Um, well, anyone else like kind of just sneak in there for a little bit? Let's go with Fox for a full percent. Let's see what Gossage does. Gossage over receiver? Yeah, let's go Gossage over receiver. Just under one. Let's see. I think I have a guy for this one. Was it Foreman? Yeah, that's my guy. I don't remember if I had an Angel. Oh no, I do have an Angel. I don't know if it works, but I want to say his name is Levon. It was a combination of people from my youth. So it's Levon Soto, and he hasn't played this year, which means he will work. Yes. So I looked this guy up. Now he's on a 40-man roster. I believe he's on the Reds 40-man roster, if memory serves me correctly. So I was able to cheat a little bit and just see what years he's played. So if he played in 2024, I knew he wouldn't work. This also means that if I go back and look at this grid for some reason, after he's played with another team, it'll go away. So, oh well. Let's see. Anyone with a 300 batting average for a season who has made it into the Hall of Fame. Um, how about I might have done this before, but it harkens back to my Reggie Jackson chapter. Spoiler alert, the answer is Reggie Jackson because he's the face of batting average. And by face, I kind of mean rear end because the picture on Wikipedia's batting average page is a picture of Reggie Jackson. At least it was when I wrote the chapter. You can check it out now. Um, Reggie Jackson was like a 262 career hitter, I believe, but he did have one 300 season. So maybe that's what they were going after. And it was like exactly 300 in the 1980 season. Not known for batting average. Let's see how this does. 0.3. Even that's a little higher than I would have expected. All right. White Sox and Twins. And then White Sox and Angels. Let's see, Erstad will work there. Don't really want to do that. Al Simmons will work here. That might be decent, actually. He played for the White Sox for a few years. He only played for the Senators for, I think, 1 year. Is that gonna be? Let's go Pat Borders. That's kind of my guy for the AL Central, as long as it's not the Tigers. Ah, he's creeping up though. Maybe I should have gone with Simmons. All right, White Sox and Angels, other than Bartolo Colon. See, this is not a Henderson combo. This is an Orlando Cabrera combination, I believe. Um, Anderson, no. Edmonds, no. Salmon, no. Guerrero, no. Gary Matthews, maybe. I don't actually know. This is not a Galarraga combination. This is not a. Don't believe this is a Ruben Sierra combination or Tartable. I think that all those folks hit the White Sox. Um, uh, Downing will work. Downing started his career at the White Sox. I think Cabrera will be better than Downing, though. No one else like There's definitely got to be guys I should be thinking of, but I think I'll call it with Orlando Cabrera. But I think he'll be a couple percent. 5 with him taking 2. So I was pretty close there. All right. Well, that's a decent score, I think. I mean, how many options were there? Could have done better, could have done worse. Same as always. All right. Well, 5 is a pretty good score. Under 50 seconds is a pretty good time. I'm feeling pretty jazzed up about that. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. Peace.